Young people in British nightclubs are discovering new ways to dance to high-energy jazz. The Yale Center for British Art brings a couple of these jazz dance innovators to New Haven to share their style with students from Yale and Co-op High School. The Yale Center for British Art, designed by architect Louis Kahn, is known primarily as a museum that houses the largest collection of British art outside of Great Britain. But today, Perry Lewis and Christiana Henneke of Jazzcotech will give a presentation on this new fusion of American and British dance.
We're here today to show you what we do to your jazz. We call it jazz fusion dance. As you can see, it's very fast, very energetic, very adventurous and free. We use tricks, fast footwork, combination of spins, drop moves, headstands, really everything goes.
Prior to their demonstration, Perry and Christiana spent a few sessions working with Co-op High School students and with 2 Yale dance clubs, a different drum and rhythmic blue.
The origins of jazz dance started for us in the UK in the early 70s. There was a club boom where a lot of us went just to party and socialise. So you had all these young teenagers, some of them just barely out of school, going to these clubs and maybe sneaking out when the parents said to stay at home, just to get into the music and have fun with it. You had all-dayers which would start at 12 o'clock, midday, finish midnight. And at times it got quite violent, because it was male-dominated, and you know what guys are like, yeah, I'm bad, you know, kind of giving this kind of attitude. And before long, you was learning little tricks, you know, you might do a spin and go down, and just literally tap someone else's ankle for them to fall over.
You come out and out. So it is quite rough. It's not pretty dancing.
What freestyling is, it's just a spirit which everybody has inside. And along the way, we stop using that free spirit. What we're trying to do within jazz is express your own feelings. Okay? So I'll give you the bass, but it's up to you to be as individual as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've worked in Japan, toured Europe. We've supported some of the icons of jazz, and it's been lucky for me because it's a vision I had a long time ago, because all I wanted to do was keep the dance alive, show that you can be included in something that looks so far away. You just got to have a belief within yourself and go for it. Seeing from going around that there's a lot of you who can and will start to express yourself just that little bit more. It starts from the spirit, not from the danceability. If you've got an attitude that you want to enjoy and express yourself, and you're not frightened of doing that, and of course you've got to love jazz music, but that's the kind of feeling I felt that we can use and take forward.